What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Mega Man X Dive update video. So this week, I'm going to be finishing off the Street Fighter event in the global version, and in the Taiwan version, we still have the second week of the Children's Day event going on. Something I didn't pick up on in the, or I guess I just didn't, I wasn't aware of it, is with the SD Second Armor X video. That was for Children's Day, so what I'm thinking is that the SD units might actually not be a part of the regular idea of units. So those might just be for whenever Children's Day is in Japan. I think it's a holiday over there. At the very least, I remember it being spoken about in episodes of Pokemon. So I assume it's a real thing since I'm hearing about it again in a different game. But I do think we might get SD0 since he was in the event. And we might also get a second Street Fighter character, or another Street Fighter character, because they're rerunning the event. You have 3 characters on one banner, and that's what they did with the Monster Hunter. They made them boosted, and then they were just like, oh, by the way, here you go, here's some more units. Anyway, back on the global, because this is what I have in front of me, and as per usual, this is all I got for you this week, because this is all I could find, prior to 12 hours before the update goes live. Or so, but following the LATAM server, it's the NA and EU servers turn to get Roll Casket and Limited Time Weapon Jet Vortex Buster Gotcha Capsule. What's more, it brings a free daily 10 pull. Now that is fantastic. I think we're a bit late on getting Roll Casket. I'm not sure if she was supposed to be with the first run of the Legends event. That's what I had heard. I don't know the exact order in the Taiwan version. Oh, also, I meant to apologize before I started talking. If you hear noise in the background, my air conditioning is on. It's getting really hot over here in where I'm staying. It's close to summer, about a month out for summer, and yeah, I turned the air conditioner on because it's hot. So if you hear that, I apologize, but it makes doing everything else a lot easier. Anyway, on top of this, the Airport server bot gets a rerun, and the NA server will have pickups with Pandora, Tron Bond, and Savage Tusk of Thunder Machine Gun. The EU server will get the Atomic Disintegration capsule instead. Now, we've already had the Atomic Disintegration, Savage Tusk of Thunder, Pandora, and Tron Bond previously. So those are reruns as well. Roll Cascade is new. Now, while the LATAM has to wait a little bit longer for the Street Fighter event and characters, next week they're getting one of the most popular events so far, the Burning Bride of June. So, I wasn't even aware that LATAM hadn't gotten the Street Fighter event yet, so they're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, which does suck for them. But at least we know that they were getting it. But they are going to get the summer event coming up, which has Bridal Alia, Bridal Layer, and Gator Fangs. Which is based on, what was I say? Crocker design from Mega Man 6 Advent, and Gator Fangs is a phenomenal sprayer weapon. If you like using sprayer weapons, I would highly suggest picking up Gator Fangs. I got it on my Taiwan account, and it is a fantastic weapon. All the content's coming next Monday through the game. Keep your eyes out on the social media for more information. So that's about it for global this week anyway. The Twitter did tweet out that Roll Casket will be coming this week, and we will have access to daily free 10 pulls. Now this is great because good for good for patches for people, and if you're lucky, you might get Roll Casket or something else you're missing. Maybe you'll finally get the Nightmare, or maybe I'll finally get Shooting Dragon Buster, because I'm convinced that game doesn't exist, or that weapon doesn't exist, because I don't have it on either one of my accounts. I'm not salty. Anyway, let's head on over to my account and take a look at the bridal characters. Alright, so here I am on my Taiwan account to take a look at the bridal units. First up, we have Bridal Alia, and actually, I really like Bridal Alia's appearance. I might like it a bit more if this green was a different flavor, maybe it was blue. I think I would like that a little bit more. Let's take a look at the splash screen here. Maybe I'm not too fond on the flowers for the part of her dress either, but she does look nice. I do like this. Oh, looking at her skills, we have Hurl Bouquet. Hurls a bouquet at the target to cause damage. When the bouquet hits a target, gain enhanced defense and reduce damage taken by 5%. This effect stacks up to 6 times with Chimes of Joy. So you get up to 5 stacks of enhanced defense. That's not too bad. For the skill chips, we have Power Increase, increases damage by 5%. Witnessing Joy, when hitting a target, there's a chance to gain an additional level of enhanced defense status. Okay, so, oh no, that's, oh okay, that's Charm of Joy. This is Witnessing Joy. So you have a chance to get 2 stacks of enhanced defense status when hitting a target. Not bad. And then Delivery of Joy, the skill becomes target seeking. Wait, what? Oh, I guess this is one of those skills that just doesn't have any tracking on it. Okay, that's a little bit worse than I initially thought. It's not too bad though. It doesn't pierce terrains or anything, and or at least it doesn't have pierce terrains. So if it does, it's just not noted here. So here we have Chimes of Joy. Ring bells of happiness to gain a stackable enhanced defense status that can be used in conjunction with Pearl Bouquet. In addition, it will slow all targets in range. So this is just a self-buff skill right here. Unfortunately, it occupies the same buff. Actually, that might not be unfortunate, since they work in conjunction with each other. This means you can stack your defensive buffs much more quickly. You can get at least 2 stacks just by using the skill, possibly 3 by using both skills. So that's not too bad. This also inflicts slow to target within range, so that's pretty nice. Let's see what the skill chips are. One of them looks like healing and maybe cleansing debuffs. Like the Joy, when casting the skill, restores the HP by 20% of attack. Okay. Sentimental Tune, when casting the skill, remove all negative status effects you have. Alright. And Passionate Rhythm, when activating the skill, you get an enhanced damage status with level and duration equal to the enhanced defense status you may have gotten from Pearl Bouquet and Chimes of Joy at 2 times effectiveness. So at 2 times effectiveness, so that sounds like it'll be 10% a stack rather than 5%. So you'll have plus 60% attack on this as opposed to 30%, which is quite nice. But with the enhanced defenses, you should in theory be pretty tanky. Let's take a look at the passives and see what they do. Defense reduction resistance, 40% chance to become immune to defense reduction. Okay, that kind of makes sense on Alia because she buffs her defense. Witnessing Joy, when you use her bouquet, there's a chance for you to gain enhanced defense stat. Okay, so you could potentially get 3 stacks of enhanced defense stat just by using her bouquet. Okay, it's very, very nice. Alia's Joy, within the range of Chimes of Joy, there's a chance for other players to become immobile when they use their weapon or skill. Wait, what? To become immobile when they use their weapon or skill? When your HP is less above 50%, reduce damage taken by 15%. So if they try to attack you, there's a chance that they become immobilized while they're within what? Okay, I think it'd be much better if they were just a chance for them to become immobilized rather than specifically when they attack. But I mean, it can still be useful. Protective Shield, gain a shield when using Chimes of Joy that can withstand 64% attack damage, not too bad. Sacred Ritual, enhance the slow effect of Chimes of Joy by 20% and extend the duration of the shield by 40%. Ooh, that's quite nice. So the slow lasts longer and the shield lasts longer. They're very nice. Bridal Alia does not have her own cards at the moment, but I don't think she has DNA either. No, not yet. We'll probably see DNA for Bridal Alia pretty soon though. So let's take a look at Bridal Layer. I like Bridal Layer's dress a lot more. Oh, you can almost see both of her eyes. Oh, you see almost see one. Well, that's the eye, like you see all the time. I like this. You can still see like the Reploid parts on her as well, as you can with the other Reploids. Like if we go back to Alia, you can see like the, I don't know what to call this. It's on her on her shoulder though. But yeah. So Ring of Solemn Vow. Flash a ring at the target. The ring will contract gradually along with the target. Upon reaching its limit, the skill will attack all targets in range and cause damage and make all targets immobile. If no targets available, the ring will appear on yourself. Wait. Oh, okay. When you use this skill, there's a chance for you to gain a heart. Oh, so she has a heart counter too, kind of like Cinnamon. Actually, I think I might have known that. So what they mean is when it'll just land on yourself, right? So it won't actually hurt you. It'll just be placed where you're standing. But the way it's worded, it says all targets in range. So that made me, for a second, think I was like, "Well, that seems really bad," but no, because it affects targets, meaning whatever your opposition is. Hard to get. The ring speed will contract at a slower. Wait, will contract at a slower. I don't. Is that good? I don't know if that's good. If it contracts slower, I don't want it to. That means it lasts longer. Does it? Hold on. Does it gets to its limit to contract? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm understanding that correctly. Let's Mirage. The ring will contract at a faster speed. Okay, that sounds like what I want, so that the enemy has less time to react and get away. I'm not sure about a slower speed though. I don't know. In Perpetual Contract, increase the range of damage for the contract ring by 50% and cause the targets to become immobile, which cannot be removed by... Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. This can be removed or printed by Primitive Shield. Increase the damage for the contracting ring by 50%. That's pretty nice. And the immobility can just pierce things, okay. Cut the Cake. Inflicts damage to the target within range. I like cake. Cutting Carefully. When you have 3 hearts, use 1 heart to cause the target to become slow, reducing its speed by roughly 32%. Oh, that's annoying. I don't want to deal with that. Cutting Bold. When you have 3 hearts, use 1 heart to cause the target to become confused and temporarily disable automatic aim. Okay. Work of Love. When you have 3 hearts, use 1 heart to get a preventative shield that protects you from all negative status. That's okay. Each map typically has a preventative shield which you can snag, but I can see this definitely being useful in some specific matchups over these two. Though I think it'll be matchup dependent whether or not this is useful, or like what is really played at that time, assuming you're going in a PvP, PvP environment. Now let's look at the passive skills. Flash of Joy. When you have 3 hearts, use Ring of Solemn Vow to become accelerated, increasing movement speed by 25%. Okay, so at 3 hearts when you use your S1. Love at First Sight. Gain 5 hearts when entering battle and gain 1 heart for each passing minute. Alright, so you just start with 5 hearts. Layers Joy. When you have 4 hearts, increase your damage by 15%. When you use Ring of Solemn Vow, you have a chance to gain a heart. Your chance to gain a heart is 50%, is increased by 50%. Again, I don't know what that means because I don't know what the chance is. Just like your chance to gain a heart, but we don't know what the base chance of gaining a heart is anyway. So that doesn't really help out too much. Melee proficiency. When equipping a melee weapon, damage increased by 10%, and the damage you take is reduced by 10%, which is very, very nice. Love Forever. When hitting a mobile target with Cut Cake, damage increased by 65%. Acceleration from Flash of Joy is increased by 30%. Ooh. I like that. I like that. She doesn't have any DNA either, just yet. No. But let's take a look at the Gator Fangs. Alright, so Gator Fangs is a frost radiation weapon, but if you notice, it says 110% attack, even though it's frost radiation. Now, I bring that up because this is also frost radiation, but it hits for 16.21% attack, and this is the Snowy Spray Gun. And for those of you that are more familiar with sprayers, you might remember our boy, or our buddy over here, the Explosive Blower, which does under 29% attack damage, but an Explosive Blower has a sort of slow fire rate. It doesn't fire consistently like the other blowers do, and that's going to be a similar way to how the Gator Fangs works. However, this also, this has a little bit less damage on it inherently than the Explosive Blower. This also inflicts the chilled status, so this is in a way like Snowy Spray Gun meets Explosive Blower. It has a lot of power, And then it also has the chilled effect, which is very, very nice. Taking a look at the skills, we have defense increase, which is okay. Rending Fang, which is very, very nice here. When attacking at close range, deal additional damage to all targets in range. So Rending Fang, when you're in close range, which you're probably going to be when using this weapon anyway, you will have, you'll deal additional damage. Attack increase. Mine are also leveled up because I thought this would help me with the stage I was doing when I was starting out, but it didn't really make that much of a difference. That's the only reason why it's leveled up. And then we have Predator. When hitting a target with Rending Fang, gain Predator status, which increases shooting speed by 65%. This effect can only be activated on a 10-second cooldown. The special effects will only be available when equipping this weapon as long as the effect is not expired. You toggle between weapon effects and that effects will still be available. I'm really glad they added a clarification there. That's really good. So this shoots a lot faster once you get Predator status. And in order to get Predator status, you just have to hit something with Rending Fang, which you want to be close to anyway. So if you're close enough for them to smell what you had for breakfast this morning, you're going to activate Predator mode, and then you can just launch off attacks, and it is fantastic. We have power increase 75%. And we have rapid reload, increase the reload time by 30% when in Predator status. That's very, very useful because Predator status fires really quickly, and then reload time becomes half a second, right? Like, that is just amazing. Like, this weapon is so good, and I love using it whenever I'm I'm using the sprayer. Let's take a look at the hidden skills here. So we have Razor Fang, increases damage rate of Rending Fang by 15%. We have Jamming, when Rending Fang hits, it can cause interference, but it will dispel a new buff once every 5 seconds. We have Attack Amp, increase attack by 5% when using this weapon. And we have Zero Range Adaptability, reduce the damage taken by 15% when hit with an extremely short range attack. So I saw Zero Range and I got really excited because I thought it was Zero Range. I forgot the name of it. But it's the offensive version of adaptability. Amplification, I believe, is what it's called. So I thought it was that. These are okay. I think, I almost feel like you can even potentially get by with Zero Range Adaptability and be okay. Jamming's alright. I like Razor Fangs the most. Jamming, I feel like it's more situational, but because of you can like pick up buffs in the stage, and like some characters have buffs, this could be useful. However, some buffs cannot be removed via Dispel, so that's why I'm like, jamming's kind of situational. But running into those matchups is also might not be as likely, so jamming might have more use in that. But I'm just trying to think of like a more general purpose thing, like would I prefer jamming or would I prefer Razor Fangs? And before we call it for this video, 2 things I want to note. 1, don't forget to do your race mode stages for the last part of the Street Fighter event rewards, because that expires soon. You do like 14 race modes, everyone done one. The other thing is that Proto Man EXE is getting his own card. What is it going to do? I don't know. I don't have it. I know it's here. 4th Armor X is getting a card as well, alongside Black Zero and Gaia Armor X have their own cards now. So let's take a look at the Black Zero card. Now I don't know when this will come to global, however I do know that people have wanted a Black Zero card for a while, so here it is with one of the more recent updates. Arm Liberation 1, reduced damage taken by 20% when equipping a melee weapon. At 5 stars this becomes 24%, and we have Player Segment 2. So that's very, very nice for Black Zero. And like I said, I can't find anything particular about the Taiwan version's update for this week, so I'm not 100% sure on what's going to happen there. Obviously, we're in week 2, so we're going to get the event missions and probably some new characters as well. Like I said, I assume that we will get access to SD0, but I'm not sure about that. And we might get a new Street Fighter unit as well. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think down below about the upcoming stuff in global or Taiwan versions, and I will see you guys next time. Later.